Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Criterion Connection. I'm Wade,
and I'm Joe.
and today we are doing the first Jackie Chan Criterion release.
As far as I know.
Well, one of two, obviously. We're talking about the newly released. It comes out yesterday, actually, on Blu-ray. It's a 4K restoration of Police Story. And Police Story 2, but today we're going to do Police Story, the first one.
Yeah, we only watched the first one.
Yes. Little background, I like Jackie Chan movies ever since I was a kid, but I've never seen Police Story.
I also like Jackie Chan movies, and I saw Police Story before.
Yeah. I've never seen it before. I've seen, like Who Am I, and Rumble in the Bronx, and Drunken Master. I've seen a lot of them. The Tuxedo.
The classics.
The classics. That's not on Criterion yet. I can only see the box art. It's going to be a Tuxedo. But yeah, this is from 1985.
Yes.
Spine number 971.
Mm-hmm.
And this is an interesting one. It's what I like about Jackie Chan movies. There's a little bit of slapstick to it, but there's also serious, insane stunts and choreography and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You don't really get that with like Jet Li movies, or you don't really get that. You get Jet Li's a little serious. Jackie Chan's very. He can poke fun of himself.
He always likes to do a mixture of things. He's big on kind of a balance of humor and seriousness. You have hope and despair. He's very much on that, like always straddling both.
Yeah.
It's never all of one thing or all of another.
Yeah.
Which is why some of his other movies haven't worked post his Hong Kong era.
Yeah.
The Tuxedo.
Except for maybe Rush Hour.
Rush Hour's alright.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
But
it's nothing compared to like a Police Story.
He had a movie recently with Pierce Brosnan. I forget what it was. But it was decent. I forgot the name, but it was decent. Anyway, so this movie has it starts you off with a bang. Mm-hmm. It's like this co-op kind of undercover thing that goes really haywire, real quick.
And that's what's
that's car chases through actual houses.
Yeah, you're welcome, bad boys. So that's what's really I find very interesting is the bulk of this movie isn't the biggest action sequence, really.
Yeah.
And that's debatable for those who know the ending of Police Story. But kind of your big sequence when they're trying to clamp down on the bad guy is in the first 15 to 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And then everything after that it's like the bulk of the movie is dealing with the aftermath and kind of trying to hold on to justice.
Yeah.
Rather than we need to go catch the guy. It's like, no, we caught him. We just gotta, figure out the right way to exact justice on him.
Yeah. Turns out beating the crap out of him is the right answer. It's a great, with the big old chase scene with the guns. You don't really get much because that Tom guy was afraid to shoot the gun. I thought we were actually going to have him, have that big moment where he is not afraid. But we don't really get that.
Well, I mean, he shoots somebody.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be at the end of Die Hard where the cop shoots.
Oh, yeah. No.
I thought it was going to be a big moment where he overcomes the fear, but he never does. That's a missed opportunity, but it's he peed himself, so let's just move on. But it leads into a car chase through a bunch of houses downhill.
It's a shanty town, yeah. So,
and then it leads to a bus fight while it's moving. It just leads into this insanity.
The stunts, you can't talk about Jackie Chan without talking about the stunts and the choreography that he pulls off. It's just absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
And to see, for those who, you get to the end of a lot of Jackie Chan movies and you have that sort of a blooper reel.
Yeah.
In a way, gag reel.
But also see him being rushed by paramedics.
Yeah, but you see everything that goes into making it and how real a lot of these things are and how much of a perfectionist he can be. And that's something that's, I don't know if it's brought up all the time. I've seen it brought up.
Yeah.
But it needs to be said that, he plans everything out to small details, and then tries everything he can to get as much as he can in one shot.
Yeah.
Which is what's amazing. And just hanging on to the bus via the umbrella, and then using the umbrella to climb a little further up, and then he's fighting a guy while hanging off the bus.
Yeah.
The bus is driving the whole time, so let's not forget about that.
Yeah.
And then
he's doing like wide turns.
When all the cars are coming at it, he's like running on the cars with his dangling legs.
Yeah, and this is the first 15 minutes of the movie. And then it slows down a little bit, and you get the little story. The story isn't... Jackie Chan movies, sometimes the story is a little far-fetched sometimes. Mm-hmm. Who am I? I'm looking at you. But this one's like... It's got a nice pace to it.
There's a lot of movies, like there was a bunch of cop movies from like the mid 80s to the mid 90s that kind of have similar kind of ideas where a cop's trying to protect a witness who's, somewhat unwilling to cooperate.
Who, by the way, in this movie is not a love interest. Because he has a girlfriend named Meg.
That's true.
Because you see a lot of these cop movies, they ended up getting together.
I mean, she gets mixed up as a potential love interest, but it really isn't.
It's about Kevin.
Yeah.
It's about Kevin Chan. And then it leads to this whole, and then this is where the comical thing is, his friend, to prove that she needs his help, his friend puts on a mask to try killing her. But then she keeps hitting him with a vase and keeps fainting. He's like, don't faint, keep fighting.
And he's working him Weekend at Bernie's style to make it look like he's still fighting him.
Yeah.
It's a lot of really fun stuff like that.
Then you have the telephone stuff.
And Kevin Chan, the character, being just kind of a bumbling idiot a lot of the time. Like, he's a really great cop in the beginning. And then it shows how much of a klutz he is in his personal life. Where I think he lets the arrest get to his head, and I think that's kind of the point.
Yeah.
Where he becomes the poster boy for recruiting, and he's their ace cop, and but
he keeps on getting pie in his face.
Yeah.
Literally.
It all goes wrong at a surprise birthday party, and his girlfriend storms out. And then when they finally bring her back in, he's talking shit the whole time. And then faking phone calls, and he had the guy try to attack the witness.
But then it leads to a real fight in the cars, and that was awesome.
Yeah.
And it's just a really good, and of course, it all culminates to the mall scene.
Yeah, the very famous mall sequence, I'll put it, because he's fighting a lot of guys in a lot of places, and people are falling through shelves and down off of floors, and Jackie Chan, the famous sliding down the pole with all the lights, which is the scene everybody has seen.
Yeah.
That actually, I think, electrocuted him and burned his hands super bad.
Yeah. And I love, that was the big scene because they did 3 replays of it.
Yeah, you only got one shot. You might as well use it.
Yeah. And then it just leaves in the fight, and then the only downside is it kind of just ends randomly, in a blurry freeze frame, and you're just like, what?
Are you talking about that shot?
Yeah, the ending, the actual ending shot before the credits. You're like, he's like, he's trying. That's enough, Jack. That's enough, Kevin. That's enough, and it cuts.
Oh, where they're holding him back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that, that was kind of a weird way to end it. It's not a knock. I just think, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I
was like, whoa, it's over?
I feel like I've seen that in a bunch of movies from back then.
A lot of movies do that.
But I just want to give props to the stunt people, especially the woman who played Selena. If she did her own stunts, she's a champ.
She did her own stuff. If you saw in the
credits. Because in the credits.
They show her getting, thrown into a glass table.
Yeah, and I'm like, wow. These people
I want to know,
really went for it.
I wonder if May had a stunt choreographer where she got pushed down those steps.
Yeah. Crazy stuff.
Yeah, and then just
and
the lawyer's like, you can't fight me. And then he just beats up the lawyer.
He punches him, and then he goes off on the old guy, hitting him in the stomach. It's just such a feel good moment at that point. You're like, nah,
Kevin deserves this.
let's see some guys actually get hit here.
Yeah. So buy, rent, or skip. John?
Buy. It's an easy buy. This movie's great. It's regarded as one of the best action movies for great reasons.
Yeah.
The movie's enjoyable. It moves at a nice, quick pace. On top of amazing stunts and fight scenes.
Yeah. And genuine moments that'll make you laugh.
Yeah.
The telephone scene.
It's got everything.
I was dying.
Yeah.
Missing persons. I got raped. Oh no, I'm sorry. I thought this.
I'm missing a cow. Well, file a missing persons report. Bring in a picture of the cow.
Yeah, I'd say buy. I already bought it. I'm waiting for it to get in the mail right now. So
yeah, I love most of Jackie Chan's movies. I love his sense of humor, and just he's got a great way of putting a smile on your face and putting together some really sweet action scenes.
Yeah. So that's our thoughts on Police Story. Let us know in the comment section below what you think about Police Story. Should we do Police Story 2 pretty soon? We probably will, honestly. Let us know in the comment section below what other Jackie Chan movies would you love to see on Criterion, right?
That'd be great.
Tuxedo, Shanghai Noon. Was it Shanghai Noon? Is that
Shanghai Noon and Shanghai Nights. We could do another 2-pack.
Oh! Did you want to get that new...
It's got a Donnie Yen appearance in the second one.
He has a new one called Project Extract with him and John Cena.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I don't know how that's going to be. Anyway.
We ready for... Was it Meals on Wheels or Wheels on Meals or something like that?
Meals on Wheels.
Yeah. Wheels on Meals.
Wheels on Meals. Anyway, let us know in the comment section below. Any suggestions you have for other shows, let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe, share the video. You know the deal. We're almost at 100 episodes. You kind of know the spiel of it all. And also, episode 100 is coming up. Give us suggestions on that. We have a couple ideas that we're kind of circling around, but if you give us like a good gem of a one to do, I'm like, okay, we'll do that one instead. Let us know.
Yeah. If your ideas are better than ours, we're going to steal them.
Yes. So until next time, I'm Wade.
And I'm still Joe.
And we will see you later.